Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Rick and Morty Season 1, Episode 5. I just watched Episode 4. If you want to see my reaction video about that, I'm gonna put the link into the eye. You know that it's you guys on Patreon who chose this new show for me to react to it. You know also, if you are on this video, the fact that I decided to react to the first season. At least I will see at the end of the first season if I'm gonna react to the other seasons or not. I said it, if it's really like one episode, one story, and if I'm not gonna see development for characters for the season, or you know, narrative arcs for seasons, I'm not sure that I see the point for me, really just for me to react to this show, to watch it on my own, myself, yes, but to react to it, I'm not sure, because I said it, I'm making reaction videos because I love to talk about shows that I love, and to interpret things, to analyze things, how it's done, how it's written, how it's played, you know, really the development of the characters and stuff like that. And even if I have a lot of fun watching these episodes, it can be fun for one season, but for more than one season, I'm not sure that it's gonna please me enough, you know, to make that kind of reaction videos. Not the show itself, but really to make that kind of reaction videos. And also for you guys, like, to see someone having fun during the reaction part, it can be cool. But for a long time, you know, for more than one season, I'm not sure. I said it, I will really decide that at the end of the first season, but for now, I have that thing in mind, reacting to the first season of Rick and Morty. And I had a lot of fun with the first episodes. I mean, for the pilot, I was a little like that, like, not because I was disturbed by the jokes, not at all, I was expecting that, but because of the fact that I was expecting also more cultural references, more really things about, you know, criticizing our societies, how it's functioning really in real life. I was expecting more of that, and I didn't find that during the first episode, more during the second and the third episode, and also the episode 4 that we just watched, even if we in fact spend time with aliens and not with humans, so you can be like, in fact, you're not criticizing our societies, you're criticizing aliens. But no, in fact, through them, you're criticizing also how we are functioning and all. Again, we had a little thing about Inception, you know, a simulation inside of a simulation inside of a simulation. Really, I don't know when this first season was out, but I think that it was clearly during the moment when Inception was so hype and when everyone was talking about it, was really like making so many theories about it and about the end. And for sure, the idea of Inception, you know, that thing about a dream inside of a dream inside of a dream, that was amazing, you know, to imagine that people created that, and when it was out, the first time that you're discovering an idea like that, you can be just impressed by it. But now that I think about it, maybe we made too many things around it, around that idea, around that hype, you know. It's always the same, you know, when shows and movies, they are bringing something new like that, people are impressed by it, and for legitimate reason, you know, because they have reasons to be impressed, because, you know, to have a new idea, something so good, to imagine that, to imagine also all of the possibilities around that, for sure people are gonna love it, are gonna make it hype, but it's really when it's lasting too long that it's beginning to be annoying. And maybe for Inception it was a little the case. I didn't have that impression when it was... I didn't have this impression when it was out, but now that I think about it, maybe it was the case, a little. I said it, you know, when I reacted to other shows and movies, like for La Casa de Papel, I told you, Monéiste in English, I told you that in France it was such an hype, you know, when it was out, And during the first seasons, people were only talking about it and all. And maybe because of the fact that people talked so much about it and made it so hype with the songs and all, they were a little disappointed for the last seasons because they were not considering the show itself, the story itself, the characters themselves, you know, how it was written, but they were considering all of what was happening around it, and they were like, that's it, that's too much, like, people are talking about it too much, and that was the case. But for sure, when you have so many expectations about something, you can only be disappointed. Do you understand what I mean? No matter what, that was a cool last episode that I watched with these aliens who were representing us a little, with some little cultural references like that for Inception, also SpongeBob, also little things like that. Again, I felt sorry for Jerry, you know, Morty's dad. I think that it's gonna be something for the entire show to feel sorry for the guy. Like, he's not gonna be the genius into the family. Clearly it's gonna be Rick, maybe a little Morty, but Jerry, I think that they're gonna use him each time. I think in each episode we're gonna have something about Rick and Morty, one of their adventures, and also a little thing for the family. And I think that if it's about Jerry, each time it's gonna be something, a story in which he's a little stupid, he's a little lame, and I'm gonna feel sorry for him. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro, let's go for this episode 5. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon, on which we have 3 episodes of advance for Rick and Morty, other kind of advance, you know, for the other shows that I'm reacting to on my channel. That's an advantage that I'm giving to people who are following me on Patreon. With an extended or for reaction part. For Rick and Morty for now, I only put extended reaction part, but it can be already interesting. And no matter what, it's the best way to support me, my Patreon. You know that on YouTube it's rough, even more for little reactors like me, even more during the summer. So if you want to support me, even if it's just for 1 month, you have my Patreon. Let's go for this episode 5. The last one that I'm gonna watch today, I think that I'm gonna do it like that, you know, 2 episodes at a time. For a show like that, I think that it's enough. I mean, it's already great. Okay, clearly something is wrong.
These demonic alien spirits are really valuable.
No!
You okay, Morty? I told you
Not that much.
I just killed my family.
How old is supposed to be Morty?
Insane adventures. That was really traumatizing. I quit. I'm out. Whoa.
Nah.
The universe is a crazy, chaotic place. You're the one that's crazy and chaotic. Adventures are supposed to be simple and fun. Oh yeah, Morty. Yeah.
No. Adventures is supposed to be with a lot of issues that you're gonna resolve because of your brain, because of your lies.
You'll let me call the shots? Okay, yeah, fine. You lose the right to bitch about all future adventures.
Nah.
You have to do my laundry for a month. Okay, alright, tough guy. I get to be in charge of every 3rd adventure. Every 10th. Deal. Right, well, come on, let's get going.
Dad, the dishwasher's doing that thing. Can you fix it? Grandpa Rick, can you help me with my science homework?
Yeah, just don't do it.
Grandpa!
Hey, Rick, you got some kind of hand-shaped device?
Pin in this, I gotta help your pathetic family. Oh, that sounds like something...
You help them, it's great. I thought that you didn't care about them.
This is a Meeseeks box. Let me show you how it works. You press this. I'm Mr. Meeseeks! Look at me! You make a request. Yes, sirree!
It's an helper?
Fills the request. All done! Wow! And then it stops existing. Keep your requests simple. They're not gods. Alright, get out of here now. Everybody out of here. I gotta bet to win.
Nah. You're gonna go too far with that. I can already feel it.
Sure we should.
Like with the dog, you know, who could sing.
I want to be popular at school.
Whoa, okay!
I want to be a more complete woman.
Too much, guys, already.
You guys are doing it wrong. Mr. Meeseeks, I would like to take 2 strokes off my golf game.
Ooh, yeah! Can do!
That's simple.
2 heroes! You must help us. This
With a dragon, with what?
Yeah, the giant that lives in the clouds above has untold treasures.
Ah, the giant in the clouds? It's what story? I can't remember the name of it. Ah, le haricot magique, no? I can't remember.
I got pregnant at 17, and I still put myself through veterinary school. Yes,
You want to be a complete woman, you said.
But what if I hadn't?
You know the best thing you can do for people that depend on you? Be honest with them, even if it means set them free.
Saying I should leave Jerry.
For real?
More wine?
I think I've had enough.
You're a complete woman when you're deciding to divorce and have an affair with someone who is not real? Ah!
That's okay. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me. Try again and keep your head down.
I don't think this is working. I give up.
I'm sorry, Jerry, but it doesn't work like that. I have to fulfill my purpose so I can go away.
Yes, he can't disappear if you're not doing it.
Because I said
What you asked.
Oh, Jerry, I'm the one who sucks. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Is he keeping his shoulders square?
Ah!
What do, boss? Come on, hurry. Behind this cookie jar. This is game over. I'll take us home right now. You just say the word. No way, Rick. This is
Ah.
part of it.
I smell the blood of...
Holy crap.
He killed himself!
Jesus, Dale! You sons of bitches! Hello, 911.
Ah! Ah! In a way, you came here to steal from them. They didn't do anything wrong.
The most important love you can receive.
Ah, you changed your hair.
Okay, Jerry, you gotta just choke up on the club.
Which is it? Choke up or follow through?
How many of you?
Oh, this is as frustrating
Maybe you're just
as for you.
not that good at golf.
Have you ever tried to relax? It is a paradox.
Ah, that's pretty clever, Jerry.
You took my portal gun. This is an open and shut
Hey,
case,
took it?
Morty. You know,
You-
what do you think's gonna happen? Some magical angel's gonna show up?
These little men were never read their giant rights under their for free fight to go home.
Why all of this FIFA for
I think we say.
Usually walking down the courthouse steps is the easy part of the adventure. What do you say, Morty? I
It's gonna be
say,
the longest
give me
one.
a hand, sidekick.
I'll take you to dinner. You know what? It's hard being me too. Look, I got a marriage to keep together. At this point, my golf swing is more your problem than mine.
I can't take it anymore. I wanna die. We all wanna die. Hey, Rick, what do you know? Look down there. Looks like some kind of tavern or something built right into the side of the step. Wow, Rick, now this is...
With all of these steps?
Look, there's little staircase-shaped people in here.
We've got Scarlock Poppies, Flurlo, Hellsingers, Bloogies.
It's real. What?
We were wondering, is there a faster way two heroes can get down these stairs?
You all need to ride down the stairs? I'll take
You can get them.
25 schmeckles.
25 schmeckles? I don't know how much. I don't know.
Ah, already you're not having fun at all, Rick.
You keep heckling my adventure, Rick. You know why? Because it's lame. Because you're petty. You know? How many times have I had to follow you into some nonsensical bullcrap? It's become clear, look at me, that if we concentrate all our efforts on Jerry's follow-through, we will solve this problem. I've been trying to help Jerry for 2 days, an eternity in Meeseeks time, and nothing's worked. The failures are your own, old man.
Ah.
Mr. Meeseeks, look at me. I say follow through.
You're an army?
Mr.
No?
Meeseeks, look at me.
Stop! Oh fuck.
How are you today? I'm Mr. Jellybean.
Hi, Mr.
Hello.
Jellybean. I'm Morty. My grandpa and I are on an adventure. I'm starting to get nervous that maybe it's gone a little too far off the rails.
Isn't that what adventures do?
Hey, you know what? You're right.
It's okay.
Okay.
You're nice, maybe too nice now.
Hey, go with the flow.
Stop. You're making me really uncomfortable.
Yes, you do.
Get off of me. We own Alabama.
Let's not talk here.
Stop being such a fucking tease, you sweet little twat.
Oh, can you really kill each other? I mean, disappear like that? I'm not sure. Being forced to kill a Mr. Jellybean who wanted to rape you, I'm not sure that it's a definition of the adventure that you wanted. Ugh.
Can't be done. We'll never get 2 strokes off this game. No, we won't. But we will get all strokes off this game. We kill him.
I thought that it could go to that end. And you thought that you were asking something simple.
I'll do whatever you tell me to do.
What do you got? Freedom and weed, fellas. Oh, hey, Morty. Listen, I'm really sorry about all the stuff I said earlier. I'm having a good time, Morty. It's not so so bad? Let's just go home, okay? I'm calling it. The adventure's over. We can't leave now, Morty. I'm on fire.
It's traumatized!
Please, I just want to go home.
Rick,
Listen,
you're
Morty,
so
I
bad.
just want a bunch of schmeckles. We'll give the rest of the schmeckles to the villagers. Huh? Really? Sure, Morty, yeah. You know, good adventure needs a good ending.
Aww. Okay, not that bad. You know to go faster.
Innocent people are going to die because of me.
Because you're bad at golf.
Jerry, turn around. Straighten your back. Bend your knees. Bend them. Square your shoulders. Take a deep breath. I love you.
Someone who trusts you, believes into you, that's what you need. Come on. Ooh. Disappear.
What is going on?
Excuse me, I'm a bit of a stickler, Meeseeks. What about your short game? Ooh, nice.
I think we'll take our food to go.
Ah.
The police are coming. You have so many questions to answer. Fair enough.
Thank you, kind sir. Our village is saved. You are both true heroes.
Aww.
Good job, Morty.
Good job.
Won the bet. Thanks, Rick, but I don't know if I should. You know, you were right about the universe. Oh, you know, maybe that's why I could use a little
Rapists everywhere.
This one's wrapped up neat and clean because we did it Morty style. We would like to introduce you to our beloved king so that he may thank you personally. No, it's...
It's your king. Good job, Rick. You knew that it was someone bad.
We don't have a perfect marriage, but I'm not going anywhere. When we were in that freezer, I realized the Meeseeks are like the guys I went to high school with.
Nah.
Really complete their task.
To please you.
One of those guys?
They went crazy when they couldn't take 2 strokes off Jerry's golf game. He felt terrible.
Hey, it's not my fault that Jerry's an idiot. Well, you know, I do have a Meeseeks box.
No,
Nah.
no more boxes.
What? It just has a mop and some floor wax in it. That's my new thing. I'm kind of like, what's his name? Arsenio. That's what Arsenio used to say on his show. Wobble gobble up,
It was a cool episode because for once Rick was nice. And not selfish, not only thinking about himself, about his mission, about his purpose, about what he wanted. No, for once he thought about the other ones, or at least we saw him thinking about the other ones, helping them, trying to be there for them. Like the fact that these 3, they asked him for some help and we saw that usually he is helping them. You know, if he's asking that, you know, if they're asking that to him, it means that they're usually doing it. Okay, right there, that box, these creatures, they didn't help that much. In fact, the sister, they helped the sister, we didn't see it going wrong. But for the mother, the fact that the lesson that she took from it, it was the fact that something which is telling you only what you want to hear, only things to please you, no, it's not really helping you, that's a good lesson. And for the golf thing, it was the fact that you didn't need advice, in fact, Jerry. You needed someone to believe into you, your wife. That's also a good lesson, a good message at the end. But yes, no matter what, Rick, he wanted to help. But yes, no matter what, right there, the message, it was that Rick... But yes, no matter what, right there, Rick wanted to help them. At the end, he's still trying to help them, or at least he's making jokes, you know, and they're having a lot of fun, they're laughing with him. And that's something that we didn't see during the... That's something that we didn't see during the 4 first episodes. Really, during the Christmas episode, he didn't want to spend time with his family. During other moments like that, like he was making fun of them, he was lying to them, he was using them. So for once to see Rick being like that with his family, helping them, having fun with them and all, it was great. And the fact that also the rest of this episode, it was about Morty who is deciding the adventures that they're gonna do, and Rick was forced to follow, was not the leader, and okay, he was complaining a lot. But at the end, the fact that he can see that his grandson just had some issues and with that guy, so he's deciding to kill that guy, that king leaving the place, is taking care of him in a way, in a weird way, in a weak way, but that's great. I really think that this episode, you know, the lesson that I'm taking from that episode is the fact that, okay, you're not that much selfish, okay, you're a member of this family, a real one, and you're having fun with them, you're helping them, you're taking care of them also in your way, in your weird way. That adventure, yes, I don't know the tale, you know, that it was coming from. For me, it's in French, I'm gonna put it right there, the translation, Jacques et le haricot magique. And I can't remember, you know, the real tale, what it's about, because yes, I remember that Jacques is going right there to have something, you know, he's coming back with something, but I have the impression that the giant stole that thing from humans. When right there, in fact, when you're thinking about it, these villagers, they wanted you to take that money, but it was more to steal that money. It was not coming from them, you know. So yes, because of that, in fact, Rick and Morty, they were thieves, and they were also, no, it was not because of them that the giant died, but still, they were thieves, so they were taken in jail and accused on trial. They managed to get out. I don't have the reference, you know, about the fact that these giants, they were talking like that, you know, all of this feu, fi, feu, fum, fam. I think that it's a reference to something, but I didn't have it. If you know it, tell me that on the comments. After that, all of the stairs to get back on Earth, that was pretty clever, you know, for the writers to use that. That bar with all of these stairs, that was weird, but that was fun. That Mr. Jellybean, I think, the fact that you were a raper and the fact that Morty is forced to kill you to the toilet to avoid a rape from that guy who seemed nice and who is a king into his own little kingdom. I don't know the message that you can take from it. If not, the fact that I'm not sure that Morty, he wanted to live that kind of adventure, and even into his adventure, the one that he chose, you can still have people like that. That was really weird. It made me a little uncomfortable, you know, the situation and the message that you can take from it, even if it's realistic, at least it's something, you know, that's a lesson of life that you can take. Is still, that was a rough run, I think. I mean, it's not the kind of cartoon show that you want your kids to watch, for sure, but especially in that moment, I'm not sure at all, you know, to show it to children, or to tell them that even if they are living funny adventures, they have to be careful with strangers. Maybe you can say that to them. Okay, I'm gonna stop this video right now. That was cool, that was a fun episode. That was fun also because it's a kind of adventures that we are used to into tales and stuff like that, that Morty, he wanted to live, and also the lesson that you can take at the end is the fact that into this show, that's not the kind of adventures that in fact you want to see, that you want to live, that you are expecting. It was something to have right there for one episode, but you don't want to have that kind of adventures for more than one episode, not into that kind of universe, you know, not into this fantasy universe, not at all. You want aliens, you want weird stuff and all. Okay, it's all for you and for me for today, for Rick and Morty, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.